Hi guys, this is Mike, the Nomad Sharpener, coming to you from beautiful, sunny Fitchburg, Massachusetts. It's December 26th, 2016. Only a few days left in 2016, and we'll be celebrating a new year. For many of us, there will be a lot of New Year's resolutions and making changes in our life for the better. Uh, it's just a great time of the year in so many aspects. For a lot of people, though, I realize it's sad, and we uh, it's great to have family, but it's also can be overwhelming sometimes spending a lot of time with your family. And today I'm going to talk about something that because of all these holidays, I was thinking they should really have add another holiday to the spectrum, and that would be something along the lines of National Caretakers Day. Caretaking being someone that we have Mother's Day, Father's Day, Secretary's Day, all those great little recognitions of folks in their respective categories. But I don't think many folks take the time out to think about caretakers. I do, mainly because I am a caretaker for my dad. I have been for several years now. And this is not something I'm not making this video because I'm unhappy or upset with any particular person or persons. But it's just my view on it. And well, I think the biggest thing that comes with being a caretaker is exhaustion. It's 7 days, at least for my situation, 7 days, 24 hours a day. There are times during the week, fortunately, during the day, that my dad goes to like a daycare. But I'm always under a schedule. I have to be back at a certain time to be here. I have to be up every morning at a certain time to get him ready, get his coffee going, breakfast, and all that. Which, again, this is not a complaint. What it is, though, is there are some irritations to being a caretaker, especially if you're doing it all alone, that I have been thinking about and have come across. In my particular situation, there are a couple other folk, siblings, and they profess this great love for dad, and all that, and they call it Christmas time, or I bring him. We have a family gathering, and I bring him, and then I don't hear from him again. Literally, maybe once or twice after that during the course of a year. Um, the only break I can get is by putting my dad into a nursing home. I'm allowed 2 weeks a year. They'll do it for 2 weeks a year, and they'll pay the bill, which is great. And but when you're dealing with an emotional situation like Alzheimer's, um, I fought so hard to get him out of a nursing home a couple years back. In fact, it was like down to the wire. They said either we have to commit him full time because of insurances and payments, or we hopefully he can rally enough for the next. I think this is like a week, and you'll be able to take him home. Fortunately, he did. Fortunately, I was able to bring him home, and he's got a social worker, and I talk to her here and there, and um, she said, Mike, when you need a break, we'll put him in a home, a nursing home for a couple of weeks, gives you a vacation time or do whatever and regroup. But I can't do that for the simple reason that I'm afraid they'll never get out. He doesn't understand situations. I can't reason with him and say, Dad, it's just for a couple of weeks for a break. He doesn't really realize, I think, that there's any burden on my part. He appreciates what I do, but he doesn't understand all the mechanics of it. Now, if one of my siblings would offer to take him for a few days, he would understand that. That's, oh, okay, I'm going here to visit, you know. Doesn't have to. You don't have to tell them all the that I need a break. I don't get those offers. Christmas, they call. Oh, hi, Dad. How are you? Da 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 da. They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to talk to me. They feel too guilty. We went down. Fortunately, my parents, even though they're divorced, they get along. There's friendship. So the holidays, I go down to my brother's. My brother's there, his wife. Wonderful. We have a nice time. I'll go out back. My brother will join me maybe for a smoke or something, and no question about how I'm doing. Not even a whole lot of questions about how Dad's doing. And this is not a slight against him. I know he's preoccupied in his own life. But I would say, if you know someone, a family member, a friend, that's in a caretaker position, that you would make a gesture, give them a break for a day or a weekend. Do as much as you possibly can to help that person. Because there is such a thing as burnout when you're a caretaker. And that's what I'm worrying about now. I'm worried that I'm going to get so burnt out that I can't do it. And it gets to the point that I have numerous health issues of my own. A bad heart, diabetes, neuropathy, and I'm so stressed out all the time with everything. I cut back a lot on smoking, but I'm still smoking way too much. One is too much, but I'm smoking another one every day. And you reach a breaking point, and I'm afraid that will happen much sooner than it has to happen, but because no one offers. And, I can't ask because I know they don't want to, and I don't want him in a hostile situation. And I know it's overbearing. I'll have 25 questions today on the same subject. So tomorrow I'm going to the summit, which is the daycare he has. What day is today? Because he's confused because of the holidays. 25 times a day. And it gets tough. So I would urge you, if you ever reach out, don't get to the point where that person's got to reach out. And do it with a good heart. Do it because you want to do it. Especially if it's a family member. My gosh, spend some time with that person. Even if you didn't like that person, even if they were a terrible parent, do it for yourself. So at the end of the day, when the end comes, you don't have that guilt. Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen with my situation. My sibling room. And it's funny when a caretaker is caring for somebody and that person goes. I've read about it. They don't have. They're sad that they're gone. Obviously, they don't want to see them pass. But they don't. The mourning period is, I think, shorter because they know they did everything they could do. It's how life works. And so, if you have a parent that's being cared for by a brother or sister or a cousin that's caring for their parent or what have you, reach out to them, show them a little compassion, give them a little break, even if it's for a few hours. Let them go to a movie or even pay for their movie. Give them $20 to say go have a lunch on me or something, and I'll watch your dad or your mom. Even if it's a friend. Anyways, that's my little ramble today. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I don't want to bring anyone down. I'm really looking forward to 2017. Hope to have a lot of great videos. We'll be continuing on with our shopping series tomorrow. I've come up with a few other great ideas I think that will be of interest on the channel. Please subscribe. Uh, if you liked the video, like it. And if you didn't, you know, don't like it, and maybe leave a comment as to why. But anyways, God bless everyone. Have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.